Funding wallets on TapTapSend. Step 1. Click on Create Ghana Cedi Wallets below when you open the app. Step 2. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 3. Click on the Confirm and Fund wallet below to confirm. Step 4. Your wallet has been successfully funded. Step 5. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 6. Select or add new recipient. Step 7. Choose wallet as payment method. Step 8. Click on the Pay with Wallet below to confirm. Step 9. Your transaction is successful.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Check it. Put sugar level for check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
To say that I have missed talking to you will be an understatement, because it's been some good days ever since we connected on this platform, ever since we actually started talking about some of the issues around our industry, matters arising here and there. It is because the team was away, all the way in Bolgatanga, and I want to believe that was communicated before we left. We did not hide that information from anybody, especially those who believe or those who have been following the Shatta movement dream and the Shatta movement journey. We are always open like that. We don't hide any information because we are real. We are not faking anything that we are doing. Whatever that we have to share with our followers and our fans, we do exactly that. So once again, we are back. After being away for about 6 days, we are back to continue with the agenda here in the capital city. And because we are back, I would want you guys to know exactly what happened, everything that you guys are supposed to know, as much as the Jaga 4 Beaters Shatta Wale live in Bolgatanga concert was all about. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the editorial. I've missed this and we still have to do it. My name is Sammy Flex. If it is your first time here, I do this with you, so you can also feel free to share your opinion in the comment section, subscribe to us on our channel, and also share with someone. Let the person know that this is the home of authentic information only, whether it is about Shatta movement or even beyond Shatta movement. Whatever we say, that is the truth, nothing but the truth. So many things have happened. I'm sure I'll take time to talk about many of these things, so you just have to wait for it. From the music awards and everything inclusive, I will be talking about most of these things, so wait for it. It is time for me to also have my fair share of the conversation, and we will do it. Now, to all Bolgatanga people, or Bolgatanga people, put your hands together for yourselves. You guys do all. As a matter of fact, when you have not been somewhere before and you have to go there, sometimes you are a little bit skeptical, as in you start thinking about what is likely to happen. You start thinking about who is likely to do what. But whatever we witnessed from our arrival to our departure from Bolgatanga is a history. It is something that we have to talk about. That is what I'm going to spend some few minutes to talk about, with some pictures and some videos to also support my presentation. I'm doing this with Digital Rasta, his called Currency, holding down my camera side or department for me, as well as Richie Flex, who is the editor director of the show. And I want everybody to understand this. We do this together. TapTapSend is also holding us down. So ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, as much as you believe in the TapTapSend send dream. Remember to always get an app on your phone. If you want to send money from abroad to Ghana, use the tap send. To those in London, let me say that the wallet, the tap send wallet, is for you. All my London people, the tap send wallet is for you, and other people are also going to enjoy it. This helps you to convert your money from pounds to cedis. You keep it in your wallet, and you can even wire money via bank transfer as much as 30,000 Ghana cedis. You can do that money transfer and you are good to go. Now let me continue with the conversation. So as you have seen in some of our videos earlier, the team, in fact the full team, including our stylists, our PAs, our managers, road managers, security people, media team, both video and still photos, a whole team, an entourage with our star maker, aka the capo of the team, aka the CEO of the movement, Shatta Wale, as well. We all flew all the way to Tamale as usual to start with. Because if you have to go to Bolga, because there is no independent airport in Bolga, you have to do a stopover or a transit in Tamale. And when we were in the air, it was also another movie, because we set off a little late, flight delays and all. And I think Passion Air should be checking some of these things. Flight delay is becoming a thing of them. They are my people, so I'm sure I'm saying this from a good place. The flight delays are becoming too much. It might not be good for business in the near future. So because I want them to proceed to change some of these things, so business will bring more profits, I'm telling them. So if one of them gets the chance to watch this, they know that their own people, we think that something can be done about their flight delays issues. It is not the best. Now let's continue with the conversation. So as usual, we set off, and before we could get to Tamale, or before we arrived in Tamale, some bad weather conditions a little bit, which is no fault of Passion Air though. Rain, storm, wind, and all those things. So we had to play some delay tactics as usual. Wonderful piloting by the pilot. He was able to maneuver his way, though it was very cloudy, like thick clouds. He did very well to maneuver his way, and finally we landed. And when we landed, it was like night, or better still, it was late. Darkness had fallen, so we had to do our convoy straight to Bolga. And because it was a little late, it was done in a little solemn way. We did not make so much noise in our cars, in our convoy, and we went straight to our hotel in Bolga. And the next day was supposed to be the float. So when we touched down, not many even of the fans saw Shatta Wale. I think some people who knew where we were going to lodge. That is Akayet Hotel. That is the name of the hotel. One beautiful hotel in Bolgatanga. And shout outs to the staff and management of Akayet Hotel. A very beautiful place. In fact, anytime you are in Bolga, try Akayet Hotel and you love the place as well. Very, very beautiful. I loved my stay there. And anytime I am in Bolga, I'll try to visit them again. So those who knew were coming there, I'm sure they did their own 1 and 2 tracing and they joined us there. But apart from that, almost everybody who really did not know what time we were arriving, it took the next day when it was time for the float to know that indeed the team is in town. And the float, actually, we went through Bolga and Navrongo. Bolga and Navrongo is not very far, about 25 to 30 minutes maximum. You are likely to move from Bolga to Navrongo. So on the day, we had to do the float from through the principal streets of Bolga to Navrongo and back to Bolga, just preparing the people for the evening show. And that was also another super scary movement. The streets of both cities, of both towns came out. Bolga was out, Navrongo was out, Shatta Wale showing love, spreading love everywhere. Children, adults, students, workers. In fact, at some point in time, we even saw some old people who were still trying to push their way in to get some of the blessings Shatta Wale was sharing with the people. It was a beautiful sight to behold. In fact, I've seen Shatta Wale show love to people, but what he did in Bolga was just beyond all the things that I could imagine. At every point in time, he knows what even denomination he gives out so that everybody can have a share. Just as it's done in nightclubs, you go with $10,000 and they'll still give you the $1 bill, so you can do that kind of spraying. On that day, Shatta Wale did from 5 Ghana cedis notes, 10 Ghana cedis notes, and I realized he was even in the 20 Ghana cedis notes. I said, hey, Bosu, this time around there, what BM too much. Of course, he was in the 20 cedis notes, and there are some videos to show, and those who were even there, they can testify this. No fakery here, no lies here. From 5 cedis to 10 cedis, 20 cedis notes, and it was just like that. Money flying in the air left, right, and center. Students getting, market women and getting their share. Street hawkers getting their share. Like everybody. Have you seen a video of a lady who was so happy because he got Shatta Wale's money and he was showing to people on TikTok how she is going to spend the money? Yes, this should tell you that indeed, when it comes to love, as much as you can touch someone's heart in any way possible, the person will go a long way to appreciate it. I have seen that video, and she was talking about Shatta Wale's money. Maybe my director might have seen the video, and he will show that to you. So, streets of Bolga and Navrongo, they were happy. They had a good fair share of Shatta Wale's goodies. From Navrongo to Bolga, like almost everywhere we passed, someone got something from. And once again, thanks to those who joined the convoy with their bikes, those who joined with their cars. It was that beautiful sight. Everybody was part of it. The street was up. There wasn't any confusion anywhere. It was just love. They see Shatta Wale shouting and making sure they also grab a CD or two, as in a note or two, and that was beautiful. So after that, the team had to come to the hotel, refresh and get ready for the main deal, which is the main show. Of course, some of us, when it comes to issues like that, we are not even able to rest because we have to go do sound check. And the sound check and stage and everything, light, so we can get something proper on the day. And I know on the stage and the sound and everything, I know you guys want that story. I'll surely come back to give you that story. For now, I'm talking to you about the show. So we went to do our sound check. Everything was done beautifully, and it was ready for the D-Day. Bolga guys can be crazy, trust me. When I took the lead to the event grounds, and I was in the Escalade, I'm sure at the point some people thought it was Shatta Wale who was in the car. That was when I knew that today is going to be, or the night is going to be a long night. I knew it. Because when they thought it was Shatta Wale in the car, come see. Some people were walking on the car. Like, I go out and we see people, but I have not seen a time where about 8 people, they were standing on the car. About 8 people, they were just standing on the car because they think their idol is in it. Police had to do some exchanges with them before they could just open way for us to enter, because they were not ready to make us enter. By the way, we were able to enter successfully, and it was time for the king's arrival, and that was where the whole movie started. About 40,000 or 50,000 people gathered at the stadium that was even earlier abandoned. Just so you know, we were supposed to do the first show, or the first event venue, or the first event space that we're supposed to use was some AstroTurf. And after, the organizers realized no, the AstroTurf was not big enough. Now let's move it to the Bolgatanga Sports Stadium. The stadium had been deserted for some time. No more activities happening there. So it took the organizers to go and prepare. Even on the day of the concert, they invited fire service people to come water the place for everybody to have enough space. So for the people there, as our drone shots, and thanks to my my media team, that is Snow and Latif and his people, you guys did so well, giving us snow shots for people to see the numbers, so it doesn't come like we are bragging. You can see the numbers. If it is not over 50,000, then it will be closer to it. Many people gathered at the sports stadium to just catch a glimpse of Shatta Wale. And when he mounted the stage, oh my goodness, back-to-back hits, back-to-back hits, back-to-back hits non-stop. In fact, one of the songs that really shook the grounds was I Know. A song that many media people would say they have not played. A song that many media people might think they've sidelined. But at the end of the day, that came out to be one of the biggest discoveries we had in Bolgatanga. Yes, this is not a mainstream media song, we know. We know that thanks to TikTok, where now music is promoted heavily on that platform, we know how that particular hype started from. The whole thing started from TikTok. And today, when the song was dropped in Boliga, oh my God. Now, I want everybody to stop saying, oh, those who are in such regions, they don't have access to internet, and those who are in such regions don't pay attention to what is happening to internet. If you say that, you are telling lies to yourself. If you say that, you are not being honest to yourself. If you say that, then it means you don't even know what is happening. In fact, don't underrate any town or village. Never. Because you see, they are the same people who are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat. They are the same people there. They are the same people on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple Music, streaming your song. So that is where I pray that my media people would position themselves well. Because I know song. I know your favorite station has not played it. Maybe the DJ might not even have heard it. But when we touch down in Boliga, or when we go online, you know that this is a monster hit. A big song by all standards. And the people really loved it. Everything proved that indeed this is the song of the moment for us and for our fans. So the concert was heavily done thanks to Jaga 4 Bites, their CEO Sir Chris, and anybody who was part of the organization. That is Bassi Miss, who did the sound and stage. Yes, as much as there were some issues that I'll be talking about later, we can still say we had safety throughout the show, so we can give thanks. Just that so many things did not go the way we wanted, but we can still give thanks to God that at least there was safety. We finished and nobody was hurt. We finished and nothing spoiled, as in some stage breaking down, or because we also saw what happened to Amrado Sam not too long ago when his stage broke down and sent him in. We were able to do a clean show with none of these things. So Boliga really has welcomed us because we loved the town. We stayed some extra time. But originally we were supposed to leave Bolga on Sunday. But yes, we were enjoying the space. We wanted to do some videos. We wanted to do some connect. So we had to extend our time to Tuesday. And God being so good, yesterday being Tuesday evening, we arrived at the Kotoka International Airport. That is the domestic airport. And everybody is now back to their normal duties here in the capital. Sammy Flex, I'm back to my studio. Mode managers are on their job and work has started freshly on a clean note. We still have some more tasks and some more events and engagement ahead of us, and I'm sure with time we'll be sharing all those details with you. But the Shatta movement story is not ending soon. Just keep following, keep believing, and like we do it for life. Special thanks to you for following. If you still want more information, you can hit us. If you want to connect Shatta movement in any way, you can hit us. But remember, we do business the right way, and that is what everybody should know. Let me say thanks to Digital Rasta Currency. Hey! Richie Flex, and my name is Sammy Flex. Subscribe to us, and let's do some more. I see you, and I see you. We're out of here.